Still Monday. This is our second podcast of the day, and it's just gonna be me back on my bullshit because I haven't been talking to the audience nearly as much as I used to. So I hope there's still supporters out there. I mean, I know there's still supporters out there, but if you haven't tuned into me in a while, changes that have happened are I've moved from, well, I haven't moved from, but I've been doing more podcasts on people, I'd say rather than the professionals, like professional counselors, therapists, mediums, addiction counselors. I've focused more on the patients. Um, or really it's what's been coming up because um there is a thing, called Podmatch, and my affiliate link is linked in most of my YouTube videos. Um, and that's where you can sign up and to be a guest or a host on a podcast, and it will help you find guests to be on your show or for you to be a guest on. You're okay, Colt. You're totally fine. That was pretty much the show, anyways. I'm just bullshitting, updating about the podcast and what we have going on. I lost my train of thought. But it was a pleasure having you. Thank you for being on the show. I really appreciate it. I do. I really, really appreciate it. And I think you have a great head on your shoulders. And I think you're still so young and you have so much life ahead of you. And I think that you're going to do very, very good things. And you're going to spread a lot of joy and happiness and love. I strongly believe that with all my heart. Um, and you're welcome to come back on the show anytime. Thank you. Um, so I've been focusing more on people from TikTok because, like I was saying in the last video, I have been. If it's hard to explain if you don't do TikTok. If you do TikTok, you know that you go live and you can either be live or you can battle other people or like co-host with other people and then battle. And that's how I've been learning to network with other people. I used to be so scared to do it. Um, but I've just been, I don't know why, but I've been getting a little bit braver. And that's how I'm meeting people. I've met some not nice people also as well. And that's why it's part of like Pete. Pete versus anxiety in the chat. Let's go. 2 down, 1 interview to go today, 5 more tomorrow. Look at you. Everybody, this is Pete versus anxiety in the chat. He's just such a great influence. His podcast just inspired me to be able to keep going with my podcast. What was I saying? I keep losing my train of thought. Um, we have two more podcasts tomorrow. One with Adrian I don't want to hack it, Caldwell, and the other one is with Adrian Caldwell and Reginald Martin. I don't know if this one's right either. It says Andrew Drayson, but I don't know if that's right. I can't be sure. I'm stuck. I actually need to look into that. Note to self. So, what else is going on? I went to a peer specialist appointment today. And I was telling Colton that that's what I want to be when I grow up. When I grow up, that's what I want. That's my goal to be is a peer specialist. Um, I think that I haven't had enough coffee, or maybe I've had too much. It's definitely raining here today, and it's making me sleepy. I was gonna go to group today, but I didn't go to group. We're watching the B movie, and I was gonna sit there and color, and I really should have gone because I haven't, from being on Tether, I haven't peopled in a while, and it's it's getting to me. I've only peopled on TikTok, and it's a different world on TikTok, and yeah, it's now I'm sounding like you, Pete. Uh, yeah. Um, Wednesday is another group. Mondays we do social activities for group. Next Monday we're going to Sugar Daddy's, which is a candy store, which I'm not going because I unfortunately. Do you really, Pete? Do you really want to be a doctor, or are you just saying that? Um, you're distracting me. um, yeah, all my money is going to Tether, and I swear that I think that I'm only going to be on Tether for less than a month now. I'm actually going into court Wednesday, and I have to tell them why I think I'm a good candidate for mental health court. I have the letter right here that I wrote. Um, I almost want to read it, but I don't because it's a little lengthy. Um, fuck it. Encore, encore. All right, I'll read it. So Wednesday, yes, going into court, having to explain in front of everybody the whole mental health court. What do you call that? Committee, basically. Why I want to be in mental health court because after 6 months they just don't believe me yet that I want to be in it. My lawyer said it's because they don't know me, and fuck, it's been 6 months. How could no? I just okay. Anyways, my name is Wanda Hernandez, and I'm writing to express my sincere belief that I am ready to be a candidate for mental health court. This is not a decision I take lightly. It comes from deep reflection, hard earned growth, and a commitment to change that is rooted in both personal accountability and love for my family. I have faced many difficult chapters in my life, and there were times when my mental health felt like a storm I couldn't navigate, and I made choices that reflected pain rather than clarity. But I've also done the work to understand those patterns, to seek help, and to begin rebuilding, not just for myself, but for my son and my daughter who deserve the best version of me. And it's that's so true. He is my reason. They are both my reason, my reminder, and my motivation to keep going even when the path is hard. That's so fucking true. I know that perseverance isn't just about pushing through, it's about listening, learning, and being willing to follow guidance even when it's uncomfortable. I'm ready to accept direction from authority figures, which is my biggest weakness, who are here to help me succeed. I no longer see structure as punishment, but as support. I welcome accountability because I know it's part of becoming who I'm meant to be. Today, I'm in a place where I can not only receive help, I can offer it. I want to be someone who reaches back and helps others who are struggling with mental health, especially those who feel unseen or misunderstood. I know what it feels like to be broken, but I also know what it feels like to begin healing. That journey has given me empathy, resilience, and a voice I want to use for good. Mental Health Court represents more than a second chance, it represents a partnership in my healing. I'm ready to walk that path with honesty, humility, and determination. I'm not perfect, but I'm committed. I'm not finished, but I'm progressing. And I believe that with your support, I can continue to grow into someone who not only lives with purpose, but helps others find theirs too. Thank you for considering me. I am ready. What? Hernandez. Thank you. Thank you. So, and then I've got two letters, one from Parenting Time ACFS, just stating how I recognize my mental health as a priority to live a more productive life, and how I've been continuously continuing to do parenting time, and also a letter from HBH saying that I'm attending groups, being an active participant, mentioning my podcast. It's like How could you not love me? How could you not want me on your little mental health court thing? I'm a good candidate. Vote vote for Wanda. 2025. Let's go. Um, I'm getting hungry, and that made me hungry. Um, so let's see what else is going on. Still doing visits with my son. I have uh court in November. To hopefully get unsupervised visits with my son, and then eventually, reunification complete. I saw a memory in my Snapchat where it's been about a year since the visit started, and it's a bitch, but it's possible. I hope it is. Like Colton said, everything's gonna be okay. Um, Honestly, I don't want to keep jibber jabbering. I can read today's daily meditation. What are we? October 6th. Ooh, I marked this one, so it must be a good one. I was taught that the way of progress is neither swift nor easy. Thank you, Colton. I was taught that the way of progress is neither swift nor easy. Some of our goals are easily attained. Others demand stamina and resourcefulness. And still others require a commitment of long standing, a willingness to postpone gratification, but most of all, an acceptance of possible failure. We can never be certain of the final outcome. We can only be sure of our effort. However, we can be assured that honest effort will allow us to make measurable progress. Life is a process. We learn and grow and move towards our goals little by little. The choice to quit moving is also available to us. In fact, a breather from the path we're on is occasionally in order. Recommitment is necessary, however, to begin the growth process again. Charging ahead takes energy, emotional, mental, spiritual, and even physical energy. The whole person is involved in the process of growth. Our progress is in direct correlation to the process. Today may challenge me, but I will make progress. And with that, I hope everybody's having a fantastic Monday. I hope all your dreams are coming true. I hope the good things are happening. I hope you're getting that promotion. I hope you're getting closer to being the person that you want to be. All the things. I hope little dude, you know what I found today? I went to the hospital today and I put it in my pocket. Um I was sitting there waiting for the elevator. It was taking forever. I was like, and then right on the little shelf debilitator de I don't know what it's called. Defibrillator, not debilitator. Get it right, Wanda. There was this little Jesus, and I was like, you know what? I need a little bit of Jesus. So this one's for you, Colton. This guy. Keep him in my pocket. Um, yeah. That's funny. That's really funny. Um, so maybe God's telling me to, get a little closer. Um, I don't know. Um, with that, I'm gonna go get something to eat. I am hungry and I'm tired, and yeah, that's about it. You can catch me on TikTok at slash no, excuse me. It's the same as my YouTube at wander.wonders906. And I will see you guys there, or I will see you guys next time.